Welcome to the Farmhouse Mom. My name is Stephanie. I am a part-time thrift reseller. I'm a goat farmer. I'm a mom of a 15-year-old boy and also a 6-year-old boy that I homeschool. In today's video, I am tackling one of my messiest rooms in my house, which is my office / homeschool room. I have homeschooled my son for a year. So last year we did kindergarten and it was pretty easy. I didn't really have a set curriculum. I just made sure that he knew his colors and basic math. And I had a phonics set that I worked on that was pre-K to second grade. And so I had a few tools, but this year I have a curriculum. It's a little bit more involved, and this is the room in the house that is kind of like the overflow room. Everything gets shoved into it, and I am ready to get this cleaned up and organized so we can use it and have it be functional for every day. So if you see me picking up that huge rug with all that sand and dust underneath it, the reason I am moving that rug is because it's too big and I have been fighting opening and closing the door. So this is part of living on a farm. It might look like I have not moved that rug for years, but I think it's only been in there for about a month. I've been fighting that door to open and close for about a month. So we leave our windows open. We love to, and we have a gravel road, so we will get quite a bit of dust in the rugs. So that's why I'm changing out that rug. And I am on a mission from now until the end of the year to get my entire house ultra organized. I call myself a former organized person that has kind of turned into messy and disorganized person. And I became a mom overnight about 5 years ago of a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old. And I feel like this year I'm kind of finally coming up for air. The kids are getting older, a little bit more self-sufficient, and I'm able to focus on not just surviving, but really getting my home into my dream home that I want. So if you are feeling that way too, if you've got areas in your house that you want to clean and organize, then welcome. And I hope this provides a little bit of inspiration for you. One of the systems that I've used to help myself with time management, which is really the reason why I feel this urge to get my house really ultra organized, is I feel like I do not have time to do the things I want to do in my businesses, and then also at home, crafts and decor and things that I want to do. So one of the systems that I have set in place, if I'm going from room to room and really looking at what is in that room, and if it's something I'm actively using, and if it's in the right spot. If you have something in your house or in a room that you might use, but it's just not convenient, that doesn't help either. So that is the case with his alphabet, my son's alphabet up on the wall. It's behind the desk. And so when he needs to look up at the alphabet, it makes it really difficult. So I took down the decor that I had just kind of put up. You know, when you get a room, you're not really sure what you want to put in there. So I just put up some pictures of some animals, and I decided I really want to make this very functional. So I put the alphabet where he can actually see it. And then also the posters that were on the wall, I had ordered some from Amazon, and they're great posters, but I really needed to look and see what we were actually doing this year. We're doing seasons, we're doing shapes, and so I made sure that I had what we actually needed. And then also taking duplicates out of rooms. I don't know how I acquired so many markers and highlighters and expo pens. I kind of feel like people are giving that to me, my in-laws, my sister, because they don't have little kids anymore. And so when they're cleaning their house, they're like, hey, do you want this? And so I had so much, and I knew I needed to clear those out. And I'm putting out on our little cabinet here all of the manipulatives that he's actually going to be using. So we have time, we have some dominoes, we have quite a bit of flashcards, and so I made sure to put that out. And then I turned to my desk, my area. Like I said, I am a part-time thrift reseller. I'm also a goat farmer, and you don't think of goat farming requiring a lot of paperwork. However, it does. So we breed and sell goats. We also milk test, and it's a lot of paperwork to keep those goats, keep track of them, keep track of their lineage. And then when you sell them, obviously they need to have papers and lots of info that goes with them. Another thing we decided to do was to move out the desk that was in there. I noticed that my son Jackson was putting his head down on the desk, and he was not able to really use the desk comfortably. And I had this 1950s desk that I had bought about a year or two ago, and it was too small when he first started using it, but it fit perfectly now, and he is able to really comfortably do his homework. It's got a nice little slanted edge, and I was able to take out that desk that was not functional and put a piece of furniture in there that was a lot more functional.
I love you, oh Lord, my strength.
Good job. And as I said before, I am on a mission to get my house ultra organized and to really have my dream home. So for me, that means a comfortable, happy, cozy, peaceful home. So while I don't really like minimalism, I feel that it's a little too extreme. About 10 or 15 years ago, when the Marie Kondo things came out, I started doing that, and I will tell you, I got rid of a lot of things that I really loved, and I wish I had not gotten rid of. And so I really shy away from any type of minimalism, really just organization. And I just ask myself, am I using this, or am I going to use this in the near future? And if I'm not, I either donate it, throw it away, sell it, or get it out of the house. And that has been working for me this year. I'm on a journey to create my dream home, and the journey for me starts with getting everything clean and functional. So I would not say this is my dream office or my dream homeschool, but you have to start at a foundation. And so we're starting with clean, organized, functional, useful, and when you live with that every day, then the creativity and the beauty can start to flow, and then you can start to build on that to make something more your dream home. So I'm not sure I'm going to keep the color in the room the way that it is. I'm not sure I'm going to keep the one accent wall, but I think as we are in this room for the months and years to come, I will be more inspired to add more decor and to make it really beautiful and really the way that I want it. So one of the things that I will recommend if you are cleaning and organizing, as silly as it sounds, is go online and take yourself a style quiz. So for me, I took a couple of them, and when I got the results, some of them were wildly inaccurate, but one of them said that my style is more traditional with little accents of modern, and then the room they showed me made me feel really good. And although I couldn't put it into words, I knew that that was a style that I liked, and so it helps me now as I am looking at furniture, which we did get some new furniture. I am hoping that it will be in for our next video, but I think it's going to be really helpful for you if you're looking to furnish an open plan living room. But anyway, besides that, it gave me a room that made me feel really good. And so I recommend doing the style quiz, and it will just help you, even if you're buying small pieces of decor, it helps you think, is this the category that I want? Is it going to fit in with the rest of the house? So this is the finished schoolroom. I'm probably going to put a little bit more up on that wall. And then as I did finish it, I noticed that we had not put our calendar up. So that's one of the things that Jackson is working on through his curriculum, is learning about the seasons, learning about the months and days, different holidays. And so I got this cute little calendar on Amazon. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, I actually do not care for shopping on Amazon, and I don't really care for new things. I would prefer thrifted items, but sometimes it's a little difficult to buy something vintage. Sometimes you just have to go out there and buy something new. And so I think this calendar is going to be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun putting it up, and I like this hands-on approach to this calendar, and I think he will have a lot of fun as well, changing everything around. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next Friday. I hope you're having a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.